Minecraft. Afraid of the big black bat. I know the big bad wolf, but that's another reference that you guys are going to have to explain to me. In any case, this is more Exploration and Tactics with Brian. I believe this will be episode number 49. And in this episode, I take a break from working on the mob system to do some caving and spelunking, also to gather some more iron since my supplies have gotten so low. And I also go visit the village again and build them some more housing to make sure that I'll have a good supply of villagers in case I need them. Towards the end of this, I feel like I'm kind of babbling, and so if you kind of tune out or want to go away at the end of the video, I won't be offended. But yes, here we go. It's kind of a talky video. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, and welcome back. We are just to the north of the Northern Arch. There's a number of enemies who spawn underneath the Northern Arch because it's so dark. And I was in the mood to do some caving and spelunking, and so that's what we're going to do. It'll also be an opportunity. I'm actually going to try to remember to actually mine some resources. It'll be an opportunity to stock up on some iron now that I poured pretty much all of my iron into creating the... Ooh, what is this? That is some crazy glitched out water. How crazy and glitched out. Now that I poured all my iron into the ocean... What did I call it? Ocean Bridge Railway or something? I already forgot the name of the crazy place that I built in order to get the villagers all the way from far away over into my mob system. I'm going to need to mine some coal as well. And yes, I always enjoy going kind of caving and spelunking. And actually what I would like to do... I'm sprinting now? Okay, hello, skeleton. I see some people who just kind of like sprint through cave systems to light them up. I do see that there's iron there, but I'm going to first see if I can light and get to a dead end. And I would like to practice kind of like some, I don't know, speed caving or whatever you might call it, in terms of quickly going through a cave system kind of at top speed and lighting it up just like that. And so I want to do some of that as I am trying to light up these places and talk to you guys. And yeah, also just kind of talk a little bit more about the kind of things I have. That is a repeatable bug, I'm pretty sure. I think I've seen that one before. Yes. And so it seems to always happen when you have a torch that's up in like one of these one big areas and possibly needs to also be next to gravel or something. I'm not sure exactly. But that is one of many, many lighting bugs in Minecraft that I would really appreciate it if the developers fixed. Like one of the, I don't know, for better or for worse, things about their model in terms of like you pay for the game once and then you have it forever and they give you updates is I don't know that they are kind of properly incented. Mojang, the developers of Minecraft, to have updates that make their existing customer base stay happy as opposed to gathering, new customers who will buy the game for the first time. And, not that I want to impose a subscription model that everyone has to, like, keep paying more money to pay Minecraft, but, like, if there was some way that, like, I could pay them to fix individual bugs, like, I would happily give them extra money if they would fix the lighting bugs. And so, hey, Jeb, if you're out there watching, which I'm sure you're not, tell me how much money you want to fix the lighting bugs, and maybe I'll see if I could give that to you, because it just really bothers me. All right, in any case, that is enough about complaining about Minecraft bugs. I really do need the coal, actually, and so I'm going to stand here and mine some more coal. I wanted to talk a little bit more about my goals for the mob system. In terms of the big picture, hopefully it's been clear, but I am trying to create a mob sorter that works on the principles of the mob's own AI, rather than just trying to, push them about in water streams or take advantage of the fact that certain mobs are taller than other mobs in different shapes, or that skeletons always want to turn left or something like that. Hello, skeleton. I almost didn't see you there. And apparently you're somehow stuck in a place where you don't want to fire an arrow at me. And you know what? I'm okay with that if you don't fire an arrow at me. So why don't you just burn up there for a little bit until I can kill you with one more hit, or 0 more hits as the case may be. This is an awesome sword. I am pretty happy with it, I must say. Eating is loud enough that I like to kind of quit talking when I'm doing that. Yeah, so trying to create a mob sorting system that works based on the mob's own AIs. So the creepers, choose to run away from the cats, and the zombies choose to go after the villagers. And yeah, the skeletons right now aren't choosing to do anything other than being not creepers and not zombies. But yes, that's one thing I want to do. And then I was thinking when I have streams of mobs, like individual mobs, like a stream of creepers or a stream of skeletons, I was thinking about plans for a cool cobblestone generator. So you've all seen cobblestone generators in Minecraft where you just have some lava and some water and they flow together and you can sit there with your pick forever and just mine more and more cobblestone. But it requires you to mine the cobblestone. You actually have to sit there with a pick and eventually your tools break down and things. And I was thinking it would be totally cool to make a cobblestone system that you can just go away from the keyboard, AFK, and sit back and just have cobblestone rain down upon you. And I'm pretty sure I have in my head kind of the basic idea of how to make such a system. And I don't recall ever seeing anyone make it, although it's, you know, it's the usual kind of thing in Minecraft. Like, if you had an idea for something clever, it's probably the case that other people have had the same idea for that clever thing. Unless maybe you're awesome in your etho and you just come up with, like, crazy ideas that no one's thought of and they're just terrific. Or Sethbling, or some of these folks who are just super creative. But in any case, the idea I had, I guess you might already be able to guess, like if I just describe it as an automatic cobblestone generator that you can go away from keys and cobblestone just rains down upon you, and I'm talking about it in the context of my mob system, like you might have already put the pieces together. But if you haven't, the basic idea is if you have a normal cobblestone generator, which just kind of uses lava and water to kind of like fill in bits of cobblestone, and then you couple that with a stream of creepers and skeletons, where basically the skeletons shoot the creepers and get them to explode. Then you could have them explode and explode the cobblestone, and you'd have little cobblestone entities just like that one sitting on the ground that you could push away with a water stream down to your player, wherever he's sitting kind of away from the keyboard. And in order to get the skeletons to shoot the creepers, I'm pretty sure you can use snow golems and pistons cleverly to do something like that, where basically you get the snow golems throwing snowballs at the skeletons, and the skeletons try to shoot back, but the pistons somehow like close up the area where the snow golem just shot from, and so the skeleton is no longer able to shoot at the snow golem because now he's safe. All right, it appears to be nighttime out, and apparently I did not put enough torches in here, probably because it was lit up by the daylight out here. So did I go through that whole cave? Did that just not go very deep? I've been talking, and I'm afraid I missed one of the directions because I haven't been doing my usual kind of mark dead ends kind of thing. So let me take a moment to look back through here. All right, that is a dead end. So I'll go ahead and mark that one like that. And this was also a dead end because I was just here, I believe. Now I hear a skeleton. He might be on the surface. Yeah, I think it's definitely on the surface where I'm hearing a skeleton now. But yes, this was a dead end that I failed to mark. Okay. So yeah, basically I think you can make snow golems anger the skeletons in such a way that the skeletons would misfire and shoot the creepers, and then the creepers explode on perhaps a kind of like self-regenerating cobblestone machine that you have, and rain down some cobblestone pieces onto you, and yeah, that's kind of the basic idea. And yeah, I might try to make that. It's not particularly useful, but it just sounds like one of the fun things that you could make if you had kind of an unlimited supply of different mobs. And so that's one of the things I've been thinking about. And yes, I also just want to have kind of like push-button zombies that I can like push a button and have the zombies switch direction or go in different directions and possibly make a little zombie dance or something. Alright, and this I also, yep, I had all these dead ends and I forgot to mark any of them. When I am exploring, my usual MO is when I reach the end of a dead end, I go and I mark it with torches in a V shape that's kind of pointing in the direction of the dead end, so that the next time I come back to this intersection where I have different directions I could choose to go, oops, this wasn't really an intersection where I had directions where I could choose to go, then I will know that that particular direction is not fruitful. So that direction is not fruitful. Okay, and so at this point I do think that I have completely exhausted exploring this whole cave system. There could be mobs out here, so I need to be careful. And I'm curious to know, 51 iron, 31 iron, or 51 coal and 31 iron. That's not bad. Hello, skeleton. All right, you guys, is this more cave system, or is this just the out of doors over here now that you guys are coming in from? I already am turned around. And is there something more up here? I think there's more cave system that I didn't explore. Alright, great. And that is the most boring bit of cave ever. Bummer. And I believe it is time for me to craft some more torches. Brian needs some more torches. And also would not mind having some more wooden planks that he can turn into sticks to have more torches coming up in the future. Hooray! Anytime you sing the Torches, Torches, Torches song, you will always be safe in your inventory from mobs trying to sneak up on you. That is the rule. And the sky there is particularly black, which I like. I was actually going back and watching one of my old videos, like Exploration and Tactics, like number 4, from like the original Exploration and Tactics or something. And a lot of the graphics of Minecraft have changed in various ways. Is there any more to explore out here? No. Alright, and that's, yes, now I'm just back at the Northern Arch. Alright, maybe I'll go back home and sleep. And cook up my iron and all that kind of stuff. And, yeah, it just felt like the sky, I guess it is pretty black. It felt like the sky was blacker at night in the old Minecraft, and so the stars looked more beautiful when I was looking at it, but it might have just been some of it being me being nostalgic for old Minecraft, as opposed to the actual reality of the thing. And I've also gotten up to level 20 at this point. We are real close to where I might try to enchant another diamond sword in hopes of getting looting, because I have been forever now. It looks pretty dark over here. I think we need to add a couple more torches to this portion of the base, since the base is just outdoors and exposed, but the rest of it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Yes, sorry, I'm babbling about different things. Want to get looting on a sword so that I can use it over in the Enderman farm over there and get tons of ender pearls. Eventually I'm going to have to go to the end, and if I go to the end, then obviously we could do some kind of system over there to get tons of ender pearls as well. And let's see, I want to cook up this iron, and so now I will have more than 12 pieces of iron, which will be a nice change of pace. Still in good shape for diamonds, 32. And let's see. I'm not sure what I want to do next. I could do more work on the mob system, although I don't have immediate plans on what I want to do next there. I'm trying to think if there's any other things that we need to do. I was trying to take a break from working on the mob system, since I've done a number of videos about that in a row, just to kind of break things up for people who are less interested in that. And so are there other things I want to do? I will think about that and be right back. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I am mildly interested in this. We're going to head back over to the village, because I haven't experimented much over at the village, and obviously since I did the Companions Speed Challenge recently, that's the first time I've really interacted with an iron golem, and only briefly, by crafting it out of iron and a pumpkin. But I understand that they spawn naturally in villages if the village population is up at a certain level, and as I believe I said in a previous video, that I believe the village population depends on the number of doors in the village. These are all things that I mostly have kind of like seen in passing in some other people's videos, but I haven't actually read about on the wiki. And I want to apologize for any times when I've been doing things in Minecraft Exploration and Tactics or in the speed challenges where it's clear that I don't know something about the game, and it must be frustrating for you all. So like the first time I was trying to tame the cat and I was moving the mouse all around and the cat kept running away. I was just watching someone else's video, and who will remain nameless, and they, didn't know some aspect of Minecraft, and so kept doing the wrong thing, and it was frustrating me as I was watching the video. And it occurred to me that, like, that happens to you guys watching me, I'm sure, and I'm sure it just kind of, like, happens to everybody, because there's always some aspect or some corner case in Minecraft that people don't know about, and then when you do know about it, you're like, the right way to do it is this, and then the people on the screen aren't doing it, and you keep watching them do the wrong thing, and it's very frustrating. And so, yes, so I just know that I have done that sometimes in the past, and so I wanted to apologize to any viewers who I have frustrated with my own temporary stupidity in the game. But at the same time, hopefully it's, averaged out to better than average in terms of, I've also done some cool, fun things that have hopefully been useful and given you some clever ideas or things that you haven't seen before. So the first thing I want to do over here in the village is count the number of doors. So let's see. This thing has 3 doors right now. So I've got 3 on this one. There's 1 on this one. That makes 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is probably not the best way to count this. 11, 12, 13, unless I already double counted this building because I've forgotten. No, I think that is 11, 12. All right, there aren't many buildings in this village. It's a small village. And I think for some reason I've heard the magic number is 21. Like if you have 21 doors, then you get enough villagers that you're going to spawn an iron golem. And so I think I may build some more housing over here, or just put some more doors on some of the existing buildings in order to try to just see if we can get an iron golem to spawn. And so that I don't think will be particularly interesting, because a lot of it will just be doing things like knocking out a wall over here and replacing this with a door, as well as building a second story on some of these houses or building another little house. And so I'm going to do that off camera, and I will bring you guys back in a little bit, and we'll see if it has any results. Aha! This is my first little kid villager that I've seen. So basically I've added some more doors, and then I started adding some more housing with some more doors, and it appears that the villagers have started to grow some more population. And so I'm going to finish up this, but then I think we might be in good shape and might happen to see an iron golem spawn at some point in the near future. So I'll bring you guys back in if and when that happens. Alright, well it's definitely the case now that there are many little villager children. Oops, I must have hit F8 and changed my camera thing. Okay, great. Running around. According to the wiki, I believe... Oh! There are some mating villagers, or he just had the little hearts. Guess they're going off to do something crazy inside. I thought I let go of the keyboard and my guy was continuing to walk there. I guess there was a villager pushing me around or something. This is crazy. In any case, I think you need to have 16 adult villagers in the village before the iron golem will spawn, and at this point I'm not sure I have that many adults, but there are plenty of kids. I'm not sure how long it's going to take the kids to grow up, and so I'm not sure how much time that is going to take, and if I want to stick around for it or if I have other things to do. In order to kind of like build the housing with all of the doors that I was finishing over here, I just brought over some pine tree saplings and started placing some pine trees here. And so this is the first time I've done anything building with the kind of dark pine tree wood. Looks kind of nice, even if it is just kind of a awful, horrible house that serves no purpose other than to have plenty of doors. But it seems to be doing well for the villager population. And yeah, I think perhaps this will be a good place to end it. Possibly by the beginning of the next episode we'll have an iron golem spawn in here, but at this point I might want to go back to working on more of the mob system. So, in any case, thank you guys for watching. These guys look so crazy, and the little kids like to sprint around all the time, or at least I guess they're sprinting. Can I keep up with them? It might just be the fact that their legs are going up and down so fast, but they only go the same speed as I can walk. I guess is what it actually is. Yep, alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and we'll go back to working on the mob system probably. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. It's fun to be building something with a purpose, and now I know I will have a supply of all the villagers I'll ever need, so if I need to do more things in terms of getting zombies to go in certain directions, I think it should totally be doable. Aren't you glad to know that you are contributing to science, Mr. Villager? You and your kind. Alright, see you next time. Ocean Pavement Railway. That was the name of it because I paved over the ocean. Ah, I'm glad I thought of that. I guess I could just read the sign at the end, but it just came to me as I was riding back.